Hello.
Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Test 3. Very good.
August. Go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CSC Season 11 preseason games. We're going to be looking at match day 1. And I'm your host, Crash, and I'm joined by my friend Nexus. Say hello, Nexus.
What's good, Crash? Hello, everybody of CSC stream.
Absolutely. And we are here to go ahead and witness. Let's talk about these two teams. So, God, what franchises were these? I was just briefed on it and I've already forgotten.
Why? Alchemist
Okay,
versus
so
Rain,
it's
I believe.
Drip. Yep.
Alchemist versus Rain is the name of the teams. The franchises are the Hell, I think it's Hellside Fire or Hellfire Union, excuse me,
The
and
Hellfire
the
Union.
Drip franchise. Yeah.
Yep. All right. So we got Drip versus Hellfire Union here. And we're going to go ahead and start off with the pistol round. Looks like it's just going to be a straight playground push. They're making a lot of noise running long here. They're electing to do it loud, and Mad Jack has heard them. So now he's going to be able to call that they are on their way, and they are about to run into a flurry of USPs here at Dumpster, maybe? Yep, there goes the first engagement. Money G starts putting rounds down range. Mad Jack takes his head off, and he finds Shanks as well. Finds a third. Trout Scoper goes down. J2 finds her synergy, and Mad Jack with a 4K to start off this match day. Didgeridoo, nothing he could do. My goodness, what a round from Mad Jack right there.
It was a very fast-paced round as well there. And the terrorists there, pistol rounds are usually very fast-paced, and we see it again here. However, pushing long, you want to hug that left wall so that that player in Majak, whoever's playing front bathrooms, doesn't hear you. You can make all the noise you want if you're hugging that left wall and forces them to rotate not as fast as they did before. But Majak staying alive, staying hidden, and picking up 3 kills from the front of the bathroom is just absolutely insane. What a way to debut here in the preseason match they won.
Absolutely. That was a stellar round from Mad Jack, and he's going to be able to grab the MP9. It looks like Donald Kimball electing to go with the A1S. Didgeridoo with the Galil. We're going to try and get some momentum going his way early. Looks like we're going to find ourselves with two forces. And now the playground player, J2, takes down Didgeridoo. Nothing he could do. So that's going to be the entry frag. Trout Scoper is there to make the trade. And so now that becomes a little bit easier. Minute 22 left to go. Shanks finds Antho, and Sir Synergy finds Kimball. Momentum quickly shading back towards the T side. Flash from Heaven, and now the Molotov to stop the plant. Flash into Heaven from Sir Synergy. The utility starts ringing out, but a 2v4. Mad Jack and Joe are on back foot, and Mad Jack's got to try and find that kill. Money G's not able to make it happen. Joe's going to go for the 1v4, so Synergy shuts him down. Ladies and gentlemen, round 2 comes to a close.
I mean, yeah, another fast-paced round there, right? The Mac-10s, the Galils. That's how you want to play the second round force play as a team. Whether you win the pistol or whether you get that bomb plant down, having maybe one or two rifles to take care of those long-range engagements and to control that spray, have a better weapon to go up against. just makes that round a little bit easier, right? CTs did win the pistol round, so they had one M4 and a couple of maybe FAMASs and a couple MP9s, but those Galeos far outperformed the FAMASs in almost every single category, in my personal opinion. And they managed to break the economy here of the counter terrorists, and so they're going for another fast paced play here.
Absolutely, Money G already into party with the MAC-10. I don't think he's seen Mad Jack over there. Or excuse me, that's not Mad Jack, that's Joe. He's going to molly top connector. That's going to give away that he is there. And with that intelligence, Joe elects to fall back towards the A site, giving up a little bit more map control and as well as connector control. A
Oh,
beautiful flick from Sir Synergy, and he finds the second as well. J2 goes down, as well as Mad Jack, and now Sir Synergy is on a roll with a minute 10 left to go. He's gonna flashes out again. This one's a little bit more obvious than the last. Looks like they're gonna lean towards the B side. Now he backs off. Still not entirely sure where they want to hit. He's gonna try and line up what I can only assume is a graffiti smoke. But he's got a teammate who's already pushed up into graffiti. Now he's gonna try and smoke heaven. I think that's just a little bit off, but it might actually land. Yes, it does. Didgeridoo finding the kill there, and Antho is the only hope for Hellfire Union in this round. He's got a USB, might just be looking to pick up a gun here. His Drip is
they're
going to
all
be
low.
taking the lead 2-1.
They are. I mean, and though while it seems nearly impossible, their four players are very, very good. Able to take down from just as a headshot, but Didgeridoo does take out Intho, close out that second round. But it's interesting to see that TTs have managed to balance their economy very well here. Almost everyone on the team can buy, whether it's an M4 or even a FAMAS. They managed to do it well even after losing the last two rounds. Majak with an M4A1S, J2 with an M4A4. Minimal utility, so they won't be able to go for these aggressive fights for either short control or even that fountain control there. So I'm curious to see how they plan to get rid of this attack.
Indeed. It looks like we're just going to see a B-rush here. They are going hard with the MP9s. Didgeridoo's going to take first contact. Leaves out towards short. He's not going to be able to find it. J2 is already there. He finds the second. Shanks goes down. Money G's able to find J2 from short. Now making it a 4v2. Money G still stomping around. He's in the smoke. He doesn't know he's there. Money G! That is unbelievable! Joe is able to find Trout Scoper, but Money G has single-handedly turned this round into a winnable situation. However, Mad Jack from Monster with the double kill to seal it out. Money G making it happen, but Mad Jack is there to shut him down. And it looks like Hellfire Union will tie this up.
Say what you want, CTs may have won this round, but they're gonna lose the war. They lost 3 guns in that they don't have the money to handle that. The terrorist side were on a bonus round. Look at all that money that they have. Getting that bomb plant down, Money G picking up 3 kills with the MAC-10. That's roughly $1,200 or $900. Excuse me, I can't math. $900 in their pockets, bringing out the op, and it's just going to be so well for them moving on in these future rounds.
I would like to go ahead and point out Hellfire Union's ability to manage that economy. I don't know who's IGLing for them right now, but they are doing a stellar job. They've been able to have a really, really good buy all of these rounds, despite losing 2 of them and at critical points for their economy. So very, very good money management on their side. Meanwhile, Money G racking up the stacks. Clues in the name with a minute 42 left to go. Trout Scoper takes some damage from the fight mid. He's electing to hang around here. Sir Synergy watching the edge of this monster smoke. Maybe anticipating some aggressive play here as Didgeridoo's just going to walk into connector. Now, giving the T's connector control here is very, very important because look how exposed the rest of the defense is. If Mad Jack is in the wrong place at the wrong time, Didgeridoo has a kill. They're going to flash him for the divider peak. Joe is there. He he plays anti-flash and he makes a beautiful kill right there with a minute 10 left to go. Sir Synergy is going to be looking around. Shanks. Oh, they don't know he's right side monster. They haven't seen him. And with a minute left, they're going to flash out into short. Now they know that both of them are here. Mad Jack finds Trout Scoper in party, and he eliminates the possibility of an A hit. Now they've narrowed it down to the B side. The rotation's starting to come in. J2 gets aggressive. Donald Kimball able to put some shots down range. Shanks is going to be able to trade out J2. Money G will find Antho with the op. Now a 2v3. But again, the possibility of an A hit has been eliminated with 35 seconds. If they're going to go A, they need to do it now. They open the connector door to possibly give away some kind of sound that they may be going A. And it looks like it might have worked. He's just going to throw away the op, and he's going to make noise jumping down onto short water there, so they are going to know that he's still there and doesn't have time to go back to A. And now the Smoke Heaven is going to guarantee it. Money G leading the way. He finds his way into Graffiti. And Donald Kimball, he's in a good spot, and he finds him. Joe will take out Shanks, and Hellfire Union is going to take the lead back.
And that is also a lazy clear there on Money G's part, right? You almost always want to clear out Tharo's position, the little mini ramp on pit there, and even hard clear the close right or close left angle deep into pit to make sure that there's no CTs there just playing a ratty angle going to just holding for that bomb plant down. But as we can see, the counter terror side, they do have these standout players. A couple of rounds ago, we saw Jay with an incredible double kill. That round, it was Donald, Kimball, Joe, and Magic have all shown that they can clutch up in these very, very intense moments, and the terrorist side just need to find a way to deal with it.
Absolutely. Molotov out in the middle. Maybe trying to stifle some of that terrorist aggression that you were talking about. With a minute 35 left to go, we've got a double swing from mid and party here. They are really harping on getting this mid and connector control. This is a good sign from this drip team. And now with a minute 23 left to go, they're going to molly just towards the middle of connector. Joe's going to find Trout Scoper, though. He will be taxed quite a bit of HP, but connector control remains firmly in the hands of Hellfire Union. He's crouching. He's trying to buy as much time as he can, but Money G is there to get the trade. He's taxed quite a bit of HP, but it's not going to matter. Sir Synergy puts some rounds down range. None of them land, and he will be taxed with a little bit of HP right there. And he's going to trade guns, going for the long-range fight. And with 53 seconds to go, they are all grouped up in bathrooms here. They know that connector is clean, or at least they killed one person in there. There's one person on the B site right now. And with 40 seconds left, if they can get that door open and maybe go fast through short here, that would be an ideal play. And it looks like Anthem will be all by himself, but they're going to go for the long execute. Donald Kimball will find two, and that is the play that Hellfire Union needed. Madjack is there to find the trade, and Money G is all by himself with 14 HP and 19 seconds to work with. No bomb either. This is looking like a save, to be sure. However, if he dies after time right here, this is going to be terrible. But I don't think that Hellfire Union is going to start hunting. But yeah, sensational round from Hellfire Union's defense right there.
Yeah, once again, just stifling that terrorist, aggression there over at middle, and then having Joe picking up the first kill, obviously getting traded by Money G, but being able to shut down that sheer aggression that they've been able to put up through is just, it worked for them, right? And even on site there, we saw Donald Kimball holding an off angle with, I believe it was Antho or J2 that was hiding by map, and so they were going for the double swing, waiting and just holding for any sort of like contact play, and it managed to work out for them. And it's now 4-2. Counter terror side have been picking this up, and they now have an op in Joe's hands.
They do have an op, and excellent. This is going to be I'm interested to see how they play this, because this could be a determiner for how the rest of the half goes, especially trying to find where they're going to put the boomstick. They're pushing up mid, but Donald Kimball has found himself a kill. Antho takes out Trout Scoper. Money G will fire back to make it a 4v3, and he's going to fire back again onto J2. Donald Kimball finds himself a third, so Synergy will burn him alive, and now we've got ourselves a 2 versus 2. Looks like Drip has managed to take the site. And they're going to be looking to pick up their third round here. Didgeridoo, he's suspicious of Heaven, and he does get dinked. Madjack will find Sir Synergy, and now Didgeridoo is in a terrible position here. He's stuck between two players, but that all-barrel is sticking out. He's going to find him. He's not going to be able to get the kill. Joe loses the AWP, and Madjack is on 12 health. Didgeridoo is now at an advantage. They had him stuck, and now Didgeridoo takes off the head of Madjack. A wonderful 1v2 clutch, and now Drip will have their third round.
Look at the damage that does to the economy there over at Hellfire Union. Magic, 8,700, perfect. Antho, J2, and Joe, very, very low on money there. They couldn't have afforded to lose that round, and it was a hero rifle round. Money G getting the double entry and then getting that much damage onto the third player on that B site to die from that molly was wonders for them. Magic getting very low on that first engagement on the monster flank. Didgeridoo to win that fight. Obviously, a bit of a scary spray there onto the upper on Heaven, but managed to recover it, and just an insane clutch there from Didgeridoo.
Absolutely, Didgeridoo gonna be Patting himself on the back after that one, and now he gets really, really confident. Joe's gonna find Money G and Connector, but he doesn't know that Didgeridoo is right behind. And J2 is now confident enough to go into T-Spool, and Didgeridoo is on fire right now as he takes out Mad Jack in the bathrooms. Donald Kimball is stuck in short water, and Antho is rotating over towards the A site, as it is actually completely open right now. He's the only line of defense. However, keep an eye on that number 3. J2 is behind the terrorists with the FAMAS. He's got the rifle, and he definitely has a will to persevere. He's going to be behind these. Oh, that's the bomb. Wait, if he takes this guy out, that's the bomb. That's going to be huge for the rest of the round if he can make it happen. He's slowly inching towards it. Can he find the bomb carrier? And he does! The bomb goes down, and J2 has successfully sowed enough chaos that he's been able to try and put a little bit into this hit, and he does go down. Trout Scoper is going to take him down. Meanwhile, Didgeridoo picking up another kill, as well as Trout Scoper. But yeah, looks like Drip's going to tie this one up just barely by the skin of their teeth. That could have been bad had that flank gone any other way.
Definitely. I mean, even to just note that if the counter terror side, if Hellfire Union just had a little bit more players to work with, that flank from J2 could have been devastating. It would give them more time to stack at A site, forcing Drip into a stacked site, and doesn't even give them the chance to win that round. And obviously dropping that bomb, phenomenal. However, there was a lot of time left for them to recover, and so I don't think they didn't seem too worried about that. But they now are relegated down to pistols, and they're stacking that B side, pushing them short here.
Oh my god! Mad Jack takes off the head of Sir Synergy. J2 50 will find Didgeridoo, and with his AK finds Trout Scoper. This has been the best eco round of all time, as Shanks will find Mad Jack, shuts down the Headhunter's reign of terror. But at what cost? They're now down 3 guys against 2 rifles and 2 very, very deadly pistols. Oh, man, what do you do here if you're in their situation? That is just so tough. And Hellfire Union establishing dominance with that powerful eco round right there.
Yeah, I mean, we saw Drip take a eco round of their own with the Hero AK, and now we see the counter terror side, Hellfire Union taking it back one step further, winning, potentially winning a full eco with a couple of upgraded pistols here. But I like this play. They're just contacting it. They're taking the space that that Hellfire Union should have just given up, despite winning those fights, and they're moving closer and closer without making a single step, forcing Hellfire Union to now spread across the map and play as if it was a default round.
Absolutely. And now with 30 seconds left, they're going to be headed over towards the B site. Money
Oh,
G,
and
he's got
so
1 man to clear. Can he make it happen? He's already been in this situation once. Antho's going to find it with a 5-7. And now Shanks is all on his own. He is expecting the second player. Antho! What a beautiful shot onto Shanks right there with a 5-7. That is incredible.
I mean, that's
That is
just
unbelievable.
Antho. There's a lot of, I mean, playing that once again, playing that ramp position in pit, that little headshot angle does wonders. Now clearing barrels, you should be clearing barrels, but remember, if they're just tucking head down, there's no need to clear it as you have to walk up close to it, exposing yourself to both heaven, graffiti, and once again that pit headshot angle. You want to clear these angles first, maybe jiggle it a little bit first, and that way you can fully clear out all these angles together. It's about picking which angles to clear, and they just haven't been able to do that as efficiently as they should have.
Absolutely. Oh, but a beautiful flash allows Didgeridoo to get some serious space. Antho's having none of it. Shanks will find Donald Kimball here in the short side. But, oh, man. 4 versus 4. Could you have it any other way? And now again, a smoke going over. Trout Scoper's going to find J2. Antho all by himself here on the B site. Finds the first. And now Sir Synergy tries to find it. Antho's got him. And Joe's going to find Shanks. Money G is all on his own. Finds the first. This would be the 1 versus 3. Knows the bomb is somewhere in the smoke. He is aware the short player finds the headshot. And that is Joe. He's got to get the bomb. He knows that Mad Jack is close, but he's unaware of where he is precisely. Now with a minute left on the clock, he's going to like to go through connector. Remember, this would be the 1 versus 3. Give Hellfire Union. Oh, wait a second. No way. What smoke is that? I've never seen that in my life. Mad Jack is confused. He is going to stay on the B side. He is making the correct read. But with the USP out, he finds him at graffiti. And now the nade. Oh, wait a minute. This could do it. This could do it. Oh, it's just not going to be able to find it close enough. Now Mad Jack, he does find him with the A1S. He'll shut down Money G's clutch attempt. barely by the skin of his teeth, and now this game is tied once again.
I mean, that was a cerebral play by Monday G, tossing that fake smoke onto the A site, forcing Magic to maybe rethink their position there, maybe trying to move around, see if they can bait or rotate, and going for a fake. However, Magic did not hear any footsteps going up highway there, and it made him realize maybe Money G isn't going for that A play and decides to stick around and does make the great choice into dropping that off and picking up the M4A1S. Money G obviously just taking step up to the plate, but they're 10-7. They've been doing a lot of work here for the drip side, and unfortunately it hasn't paid off well. But the score is 6-4, and the half isn't over yet. They can still make a comeback as they do see Tech Nines, and they're going for what looks like a connector rush.
Ooh, yep, looks like they've got the techs out. They're going to try and make this happen with a minute 42. Joe finds the first. He will not find the second. They quickly find his head. And now Money G with the A1S. He gets it reloaded. He's got the bomb. He tosses it away before he goes and peeks Divider. And now they are unsure of what exactly they want to do. He's going to go long with his A1S. Clears out long bath. And with a minute 20 left to go, still very early in the round, jumps to try and find. He knows one's back. He's seen the shoulder. Didgeridoo's just waiting on this molly to fade. Now, what do? Their rush has effectively been slowed down by Hellfire Union's utility usage. J2 gets dinked, and Didgeridoo is all by himself out in the open with a Tech 9. The flash gives him a little bit of cover, but J2 riddles him with bullets. Now 4v3, and Sir Synergy gets... Oh, he does find the dink, and Antho goes down with the headshot right there. And now... Money G with the only A1S. If they're going to make this hit work, they're all there. They could go back B here. They could go back B, and I think that's what they're going to do. How long do Hellfire Union leave the B site undefended? Look at how far that Shanks is getting, but Donald Kimball is there to shut him down in Graffiti. And with 30 seconds left now, Hellfire Union are starting to catch on to where they are going. Money G's not going to be able to find him. Donald Kimball with a double kill, and that has effectively sealed this round. Sir Synergy goes down. It's J2 with a kill. And now, Hellfire Union bring us to 7-4.
I mean, they were kind of gathered up there in the bathrooms, right? They had all the space that they needed to go for a full exec, but then we saw only roughly two players fighting for that map control. And we had two players further back, deeper into bathrooms there. And you want to fight with your team. You want that hero rifle that you picked up off of a body to do a lot of the long range fights and have those Tech 9s just run across, Ferrari peek every single angle that they can, and hopefully play for a trade. And when they fall back there, going down to that B site, perfectly fine. However, they got too aggressive there. All they needed was the bomb plant down, which they got, and it does wonders for their economy. But if they wanted to win that round, they had to play a little bit more passive and maybe play off of each other's trades. And they were very spread out there. We saw, I believe it was Antho picking up 2 kills or J2 picking up 2 kills. They're in Graffiti, and it just didn't bode well for them.
Yep, and as you mentioned, it's going to be 2 full buys here. Money G here with the AWP in mid. Majak elects to go watch long, and it looks like he might catch Didgeridoo off guard. No, he's going to elect to go party instead. I think this flash is going to give away that he is somewhere in this general area with a minute 20 left to go. All right, now with Shanks here in Deep Monster. He's pulling out the smoke. Still unsure of kind of what they want to do. Still feeling out this round. Trout Scoper watching that connector door, making sure nobody in short water is getting too aggressive. Didgeridoo's made his way all the way up into the left side of Party. Oh, he's going to find an engagement right here. Careful! And is he ready? Yes, he is. Joe goes down very quickly, and now the entry frag goes to Drip. That is the change in momentum that they needed. Big gunfight happening on the other side of the map. J2 and Shanks are both very low. And with 42 seconds, they really need to make a decision on where they want to go. They know he's on the right side, and they know that he is absolutely low as he can possibly be. It looks like they're going to start leaning towards the B hit here. With 30 seconds, they're starting to get into position. Sir Synergy still nervous of a short push. 23 seconds. They've got to get moving. They're still in connector. They really need to go. The flash from Monster. That's going to do a little bit of delay for Sir Synergy. However, Shroud Scoper is ready. J2 finds him. And Donald Kimball will find Money G. That's the AWP. Down Didgeridoo will pick it up. Shroud Scoper now finds J2 with a wall.
They have no time.
Getting back onto site. No time. No time. All they have to do is survive. Shakes is going to find Antho, and Majak will win the round by simply staying alive. Well, man, that could have been bad if he decided to go in right there.
Yeah, that is definitely something you need to keep in mind. All these new players that have been signed to a team, it's something that they don't really think about as often because when you play in a Faces Pug or you play in a matchmaking game, you don't really think about the time. These rounds are very, very fast paced, and usually when you run out of time, it's because you came to the conclusion of going for a save. However, now in CSC, you're playing in a team environment. You have to keep track of that time. You have to keep track of how much time is left on the clock there and how you're going to execute it there. You need to take map control early in the round make sure you have the ability to execute. But we see Magic onto Didgeridoo. That's a found pick into the T ramp.
Yes, and as if Hellfire Union really needed more momentum, Magic is there to steal whatever Drip had left in this half. Troutscoper taking some spam damage there in connector. Now with a minute 24 left to go. Smoke goes out for front bath, and it is landed. A nice smoke indeed. It's going to be Troutscoper. A good scope of the area, but Joe is there to take his head off. And now 5v3. Drip is, they're backed into a corner here. There's really not a whole lot they can do. Money G's going to go for the mid peak. He sees nothing. He knows that one could be playground. He is a little bit of aware. Sir Synergy looks like he's just going to be backing out a monster here. Still paranoid of a smoke push. Pulls out his knife, even though walking with that doesn't make you walk faster. 47 seconds left to go, and now he's going to be moving back through T-spawn. It's unclear what they want to do here with 40 seconds. They do need to make up their mind eventually. Bomb Carrier's by himself in top connector. That is Shanks. Now with 30 seconds left, Money G looking to clear this long bath angle. 25 seconds. He's got to peek long. And he knows that one's on the corner, and he's not going to get it. It looks like they may just call this a save with 17 seconds. Yeah, they're not going to be able to find it this way. Now, the real question is, does Hellfire Union go on the hunt?
Honestly, with the way their economy is right now, a hunt would not be worth it. Maybe if you kill them after time, sure, right? But they're very far away and they don't know exactly where the position is. They saw maybe one or two players, but don't know where the rest of them are or crossfire they're setting out. So going for a hunt, definitely a good play here. And they're still keeping their economy intact. However, I do want to note, Sir Synergy, very, very long on that B lurk there. Once you lose maybe one player on the opposite side of the map, that's when you want to activate your lurk. Take some sort of map control show some sort of presence so they don't just get the sense of clarity that they know that the B side is completely open or there's no one there. You want to take space so that your team can work with and maybe go off and execute there. But just waiting too long in that lurk did not go well for them and it forced them to go for a save. And having that bomber alone in connector definitely could have gone worse there, but they managed to stay alive and keep that together.
And look at this setup over here, up there on the top left of your screen. They've got two stuck in Divider right now. That could potentially catch them off guard if they elect to try and go for the A hit. But now Didgeridoo is spamming through cardboard. And with a minute 24 left to go, that's a nice song that just came on Spotify. And now it looks like Mad Jack is going to be falling back towards deeper in the A site. Troutscoper now here in top connector, trying to clear all of these angles. His first point of contact is going to be Joe, that divider player that has been solid from that position all day long. Minute 3 left to go. Troutscoper still waiting for some kind of CT aggression. I don't think he's going to see it. Hellfire Union are playing their card, keeping their cards tight to their chest here. They are not walking into anything they don't have to, and J2 is completely blind. Beautiful flashes from Didgeridoo, but he's going to walk right into two rifle barrels, and now Didgeridoo gets the bridge. Antho's going to find two, and now Money G is pinned in Monster without the bomb. A swing from short, but he's smoked off. That is Troutscoper, and now he will find the head of Antho. Money G knows that one is near bridge. He's scared of heaven, finds Magic. This is quickly turned into a 2v1, and Drip will find round number 5 right here at round 14 of the half.
That round definitely got very, very scary there. And to note that if you're gonna be an entry fragger, coming off the monster, you don't really need to be tossing utility. That should be something that the responsibility of your teammates. Any flashes, any smokes, any sort of utility that needs to be thrown should be covered by your teammates as you're the one taking the site. It's the whole role of the entry fragger. I also want to note the Hellfire Union's CT side of it. You did mention that there was two in divider, and they quickly switched up there. You had one player towards long and one in the divider, and that let Hellfire Union all the B players stack there. 3 on B, but let's go around to Joe through the smoke.
Yep, that's a connector duel right there. The Trail Scoper is able to win and get some connector control. That's the Divider player down, and now Madjack is stuck in a game. He does find Daridu thanks to the flashbang that he was throwing. That is an unfortunate timing for him. But now Shank's moving into long, and Madjack is aware. He throws the flash out and he takes the peek. He wants more. Madjack has been an absolute stellar piece of this Hellfire Union defense. Donald Kimball finding Troutscoper elsewhere. And now a 3v4 with a minute left to go. In the last round of the half, Madjack, he is getting aggressive in these bathrooms. He really wants this flag. He really wants to find these guys lacking. And Money G might just be his first victim. He hears the pins. He knows that one is close. And he's gonna swing out. He will find him. Money G goes down. And there is really nothing that that Shanks can do here. He does 5-7 out. He knows that he's being pushed from elsewhere. He loses a great deal of HP. He finds a headshot. Third synergy goes down and he finds the AK. He gets the third to boot. Shanks goes down as Madjack single-handedly dismantles the Drip offense to make this half 10-5.
Their CD side aggression there. Notice how they were taking front bathrooms, long control, divider fights. They were trying to take this to overstack that B side, and having Antho there on short, or excuse me, Donald Kimball on short, enabled the rest of the players to rotate up, giving Majak the ability to just flank behind them, right? And the timing was there. We had a player in party, but just wasn't activating, clearing out the bathrooms. If you're gonna go for a long attack, you want at least one player towards divider or in bathrooms to make sure you're not getting flanked over there. Maybe watching for that connector push if you have more than 4 to 5 players or more than 4 players alive. But Majak, knowing this timing, knowing the space that they had, made it work. Pushed it and got a beautiful 4K to end off that half there. 10-5 now.
Absolutely, as we go ahead and see the rollouts for the pistol round. 4 armors for the Drip side, as they're looking to steal some momentum away from Hellfire Union with this fresh half. And again, 4 armors on the side of Hellfire Union, so relatively equally matched. And the weird duel, it must be a contact play from Monster. He sees and barrels, but Troutscoper takes off the head. He will get goosed, but he will find a second. Donald Kimball goes down. Doridu takes some serious heat as well. Troutscoper with 3 kills has dismantled the Hellfire Union offensive. And with a minute 15 left to go, Hellfire Union are left scratching their heads, wondering what to do next, but not for much longer as they're already taking rounds from downrange again. As Money G with his USP does get cleared, but now him acting as an early warning system will allow Shanks and Sir Synergy to find the last 2. J2 and Madjack both go down, and we're quickly led to a 10-6 scoreline.
Yeah, I mean, just a great play there. They were overstacking that B side like you normally do on overpass CT side pistol. Yeah, one player towards peeking towards a fountain, and while the other 4 stack on B side, holding for any aggression. But Troutscoper picking up 3, it just that's more than you can ask for when you have a B side anchor there. Picking 3 headshots cleanly shuts down that attack and forces them to redirect, going up towards highway. And CT side, they read it, they understood it, and they sent up another player there, and they had everything under control. They knew the rotations and they played it well.
Absolutely, and now we're gonna go ahead and get into the rush B play. Troutscoper will find one with the Famas. Joe's trying to play it. He's being shot at. He sticks it. He does not care. Sir Synergy finds Madjack with a scout, and Money G will find 2 with the MP9, and Sir Synergy will clothesline Anthill right there on the top of ramp. He was sticking that plant while he just saw the enemy in front of him, and he just did not care. That is quite ballsy right there. That is something.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely would have done the same too, especially if I had a teammate that was directly next to me. However, I would have been, if I was in their teammate's position there, I'd be in front of them, taking all the shots, making sure ensuring that they got that plant. And if I died, they still would have had enough HP left, even if maybe if they didn't get good, but they would have enough HP left to get that bomb plant down. And that's all you can really ask for if you're going for a full equal. But unfortunately, they are able to buy full rifles again, and the CT side are now on a bonus buy. So this is where they make or break the economy for either side.
Yes, this is going to be a very, very critical round right here. A very, very determining of how these next few rounds are going to go. With a minute 26 left to go, Madjack taking the 1-tap. 17 kills already in this game. Man, but like going back to that earlier situation, that is trust that takes years to build, at least from my personal perspective. Oh man, Donald Kimball finds Shanks. That's the entry frag, and that is the kickstart that Hellfire Union needed to get back into this game. They are still leading 10-7. But with the kind of progress that Drip was making here on the CT side, you do start to get worried. Antho now making his way up long. And he finds the op and survives! Dry peeks the op and lives to tell the tale. Didgeridoo will take up the head of J2. And he does find the op! Antho will find one, and he's looking for two. Sir Synergy will be the for that, but Didgeridoo will find another one with his FAMAS. And another one! Donald Kimball is all by himself attacking this A site. He's going to run away with 2 HP. Do they give chase? They elect not to now with 2v2. Didgeridoo with that FAMAS has single-handedly held the line. These individual plays from Drip here in this half have been something special. They've been kickstarted, lit on fire. Here with 17 seconds to spare in the round as the bomb is going to get planted. Madjack, he knows that the smoke is there. That's going to conceal him moving out of Graffiti. Oh, he does see him. He knows one is there, and the grenade gives away that one is in heaven, so he knows they're both going to be close and on his right side. The possibility of a flank is eliminated, and how does he use that to his advantage? Finds the first Didgeridoo, and he will not find the second, but Donald Kimball will take his trade. Ladies and gentlemen, Hellfire Union take us 11-7.
I mean, we saw it in the combines, right? We saw recruit players, we saw prospect and contender players who knew how to, redirect and knowing what space that they have and what space they are given, right? They knew that someone's going to be rotating up from that CT side, and they played it. They played him like a fiddle and rushed down connector, tossing that heaven smoke, got that bomb plant down, and then once again, that trading factor, right? I believe, I forgot who was on site. It might have been Donald Kimball, who was playing by jail. Swung out at the right time to get that perfect trade there, and they played it to perfection. They were waiting for first contact, and then they swung after that. How you want to play these 2v2 situations, especially when your teammate picks up a couple of kills, a couple of really good kills actually.
Ooh, man, this is 3 on B with pistols. Money G will take first contact here. If he hits 2 nice shots, this could potentially spell disaster for Hellfire Union. It is all gonna come down to him, as it's like it's gonna be a B-side hit, but he just lets him walk out there, and now Joe has 2 kills with the Mac-10. That was a little strange. Antho's going to be able to find Troutskover with the AK-47, and Drip's eco round falls apart very quickly as Madjack looks like he's going to try and find the last one. Didgeridoo. Oh, wait a minute. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, due to a technical issue, we're going to go ahead and stop the stream and restart it. We'll be back momentarily.